Mr. Gary Ding, Head of Corporate Finance of M&A Securities, and Mr. Danny Wong, Deputy Head of Corporate Finance of M&A Securities, to take all your questions. I will appreciate if you raise your hand and we'll hand over the mic. Just have a brief introduction of your name and which institution you're from. 来自中文媒体的朋友们，如果是需要翻译的话，我可以尽量帮你。谢谢。Do you have the first question? Should I open the floor for any questions? Don't be shy.
I'm Shining from BFM. Just maybe a really quick overview that you could explain a bit and go into a bit more detail about your IPO, well, the fees that you're going to get from this exercise, the proceeds. Yeah, do you mind just explaining what do you mean by expansion and capacity, purchasing raw materials? Just a bit more detail on that.
We are raising about 25 billion from. Okay, to answer your question, in total we are raising about 25 billion from the IPO proceeds. Half of that will go to expansion of our manufacturing facility, basically building up the factory on our vacant piece of land currently. And this one would help us increase our production capacity by almost double.
Can I have a little bit of addition to that answer? Okay, the main part of the proceeds, whereby in excess of 51.4%, okay, will be mainly used to expand the productions, the capability of our company. Whereby in the current situation is as such, okay, we are facing, okay, very limitations, okay, in terms of one area of this production. So 51% of it, okay, will be utilized, okay, to expand the factory, okay, to improve our production capacity, specifically, okay, on the specialty types of pole. Okay. 5 billion, okay, will be used, okay, for the working capital purpose, whereby 4 billion, okay, will be used to reduce our bank borrowing, and the balance estimation of 3.1 billion, okay, will be reserved for the listing expenses.
What is your current production capacity at, and you say double, so what percentage will it be at?
Okay, in terms of the production capacity, okay, we will measure in terms of this the metric tons per annum. At this moment, okay, we are having a capacity of in the close of 5,700 tons per annum. Okay, with this expansion, okay, we are targeting to increase our production capacity, okay, to a level of 11,400 tons per annum. Okay, and with this kind of a production capacity, okay, we are looking at the near future. Okay, we'll be able to fulfill our expectation in the next 5 years.
All right, can we have the next question, please?
These production are also catered for your export market?
Oh yes. It is a combination. Okay, the area that we have we have the intention to increase the production. Okay, is mainly on the specialty kind of specialty product segment. Okay, of which, okay, the main products of these specialties are like oil and gas products. Okay, and this area of this product is spearheaded by the growth in the telecommunications industry.
I know what's the ratio between your export and local usage?
Okay.
Sorry, come again?
The ratio business between your export.
Yeah. Okay. As at 2018, okay, due to the expansion we receive on the local business, okay, in excess of 95% of this business derived from locally. But okay, for the financial year of 2019, which we have achieved so far, we are expecting the export business to contribute about 15% of our overall business, which we are already on track.
All right.
terms of your, I think you mentioned, your manufacturing facility, you're going to expand that. Is there like sort of like an acreage that you're going to expand, new building, or what's happening?
Oh yes. Okay. What we do is that we will from a current vacant land that we are using as a store yard at this moment, we will be building up this plot of land into a manufacturing facility.
Is there a size for it?
Yes, the size.
Maybe I just add on to this. The current production floor is actually 55,000 square feet. So with the extension of the adjacent land, it will increase its production floor space by another 41,300 square feet. Okay.
Alright, next question.
Hi, Lydia from Malaysian Reserve. How many countries are you currently in, and are there any new plans to venture into any new markets?
As at financial year 2018, in excess of 90% of our business derived from the local market. Okay, but apart from that, we have been actively exporting to countries like Singapore, Australia, Maldives, Sri Lanka, Brunei, and many others. Okay, to answer your question, we are aggressively targeting our marketing activity to three main countries like New Zealand, Brunei, and Sri Lanka. Okay, these are the markets that we have been supplying to for past many years. We are intensifying our marketing efforts to improve our presence in the local market.
And that will all be this year? Within this year?
Yeah. Okay, the effort has been ongoing, in fact. Yeah.
Alright, may we have the next question?
Hi, I'm Mr. Bat. I'm from Nanyang. Yeah, may I know, in 2005, the gross profit margin is about 15%. But start from the 2006, the profit margin is jumped up about more than 20%. May I know what is the better method improve for the profit margin?
Generally, in the year of because our history we have experienced many times of the relocation of factory. And each and every time, whenever there's a relocation to a new manufacturing facility, it improves our production capacity tremendously, and at the same time, it helps a lot in improving the profit margin as well. To answer your question specifically, we have a major factory relocation back in the year of 2006.
As the steel is your main raw material, right? So do you expect if the price change for the raw material, like if the price goes up for the iron, so do you think there's a affect to the profit?
Oh, certainly, because and you see our main materials, for our production, is steel. And look at it. The price of this raw material steel has been stabilizing and over the years. And in fact, in recent months, is on a downwards trend. Marginally downwards. We are lucky and blessed. That we have a much comfortable margin. To absorb. Should there be any slight increase. In the price of raw materials.
Okay, next question.
Can I just ask you about your timing that you've chosen for listing? Obviously, well, there's a lot of global trade tensions and just headwinds in general. So, what do you see in your listing at this time period that is?
Well, you see, this exercise. We have been working hard for this exercise for the past 18 months. we can't deny the fact that on the macroeconomic side, we have this the trade wars, and the timing is not the perfect timing. But after serious consideration and the advice from the investment bankers, you see in excess of 85% of our business derived locally. And whereas the exports markets, we are exporting to countries like Singapore and Australia, which do not have any direct impacts from the trade war between the two giants. And that is why we came to a conclusion that with the opportunities from the local markets, we should be able to take advantage of the growth locally. That is why we decided to proceed with this IPO.
All right, any questions from members of the media in the back?
Maybe can you just summarize a bit more about your outlook for the industry?
Outlook on the industry. I will go a little bit details on this to answer your question specifically in the different segment of our business. You see, principally, we are in the business of manufacturing pole. So in terms of the markets, we can't deny the fact that the property development has not been doing well for the last few years. But on the other hand, the infrastructures projects of the company is progressing well. And as a backbone of an economy, we can't have any relax in terms of the infrastructural projects. You see, before the year of 2016, we are very limited in terms of our production capacity. And because of this, we are limited in participating on all the major infrastructural projects in our company. And post 2016, we are able to compete extensively in all the major projects. And immediately, we see results from there. For instance, we have successfully secured the projects of the East Klang Valley Expressway. And we are partially supplying to West Coast Expressway as well. So in times to come, we will be a major competitor for all the main infrastructural projects on the country. And this includes we have LRT, MRT, and the next coming highway project of SUKE-Duke 3, and the largest of this is the Pan-Borneo Highway. So this is one part of the lighting pole business. So on the other hand, we have under our business segment of specialty pole, we have the ever-growing telecommunication industry. We all know, we are at this moment at 4G, and yet we are still lag behind countries like Myanmar and Vietnam. There's still a lot of things for us to do to catch up in 4G. And before that, we were at the doorsteps of the implementation of 5G. These changes in the technology will require a lot of infrastructure in support for this the new technology. That is another area of the growth of this business. Whereby on the last sector of this oil and gas, we are aggressively marketing ourselves, working together with all the various international EPC. These are mainly from Korean. These are large Korean EPC company who does the projects on the oil and gas project all over the world. And over our years of experience working together with them, we are able to take advantage, to grow together with them, to penetrate into all kind of oil and gas projects internationally. So for example, at this moment of time, we're busy supplying for these projects at the Kabbalah oil field in Iraq. And latest to that, we have just secured the projects for Malacca refinery. It is a Malaysian company, a Malaysian project as well. And lastly, on the trading business, of lighting products, the government, a couple of weeks back, has already announced the efforts to change all the conventional street lantern from the old technology, to a more environmental and energy efficient lighting of LED. And the estimation is that in excess of 70 to 80% of these lighting products in Malaysia still remain the old technology. And this will open up a very huge markets for the replacement of this light fitting in the whole of Malaysia. And bear in mind, this is only on the lantern itself. Whenever there's a change of lantern, tendency is that you need to change the pole as well. So this will be the area that we foresee that will be experiencing growth. Thank you.
All right. Due to time constraint, we have the last question.
You just mentioned 5G and how it would help with your growth, but do you have anything substantial like contracts, MOUs that you signed with for this, and also the one about the lantern replacements that you just said?
You see, on this 5G is still a very preliminary stage, whereby the pilot project has been undertaken in the areas of Cyberjaya and Putrajaya. So to answer your question specifically, as said today, we do not have any firm agreement being signed up, on this area. But just to give you a broad idea, 5G, is a kind of technology, that estimated that will improve, our connectivity by at least 20 times, compared to 4G. But on the other hand, due to the short range of its transmission, you require much more infrastructure, in order to support the transmit of signal. For example, 4G, during 4G generation, you can have two infrastructures like 1 or 2 kilometers apart, to support the facility. But when 5G comes in, in between of this pole, you could be needing more than 10 or 20 additional structures, to bridge the gap, of this transmission shortage. So and second question, is on the supply of this lighting. In fact, the announcement was just made a couple of weeks back, by the Home Minister, Puan Zuraida. It is an effort, from the government to encourage, the usage of that. So the implementation, on this basis, will be on a progressive basis. As and when, the budgets allows. So they will be tendering out, project phases by phases, to replace the existing lantern.
Do you have any estimation of when you see this coming to fruition, like 5G? Any like timeline, a year that you see, people will start getting this moving, and that you will start providing all your steel poles?
In fact, the 5G has actually started, for this pilot program, in the place of Putrajaya and Cyberjaya. So we are not in a position, to comment, on the how fast things will be going. But I can assure you, even at the current 4G level, the kind of infrastructure and works, that will be required to be done, is already very encouraging.
All right. Before we conclude, any additional information that our panel would like to add on? No? All right, thank you very much to our panel of VIP guests. Thank you, and also to thank all our members of the media. I would like to invite all of you to join us for lunch at Feast Restaurant on level 3, right? On level 3. All right, with that, we wrap up. That's a wrap for the official launch of the prospectus for MESTRON Holdings BERHAD. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.